Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, courtesy of No Name Gamer, who's one of my Patreons that specifically requested this game as part of this month's. Oh gosh, what do we even name ourselves? Anyway, suggested Link to the Past as part of this month's Patreon sponsored, I guess, one-off quick look. Let's see. Gosh, what do I name myself? I'm so tempted to call myself Uncle. We're doing it. No, we're not. Can I go back? Let's just go with the usual of where the heck. There it is. There's K. It's really hard to read with the whole cross lines thing. The moment you do that to any letter, I just, like, instantly can't identify it. Like, what am I looking at here? I know it's a P, but it throws me off. Alright, so we're Lunk. I was honestly tempted to load this up with the, Help me. Please, help me. I am prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The wizard Agahnim has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Agahnim has seized control of the castle, and is now trying to open the Seven Wise Men's seal. I'm in the dungeon of the castle. Please, help me. Unc, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by the morning. Be back by morning. Don't leave the house. I was seriously tempted to load this up with the randomizer ROM and see if I could switch my sprite so I'd look exactly like the uncle. Like, I realized that it would be ridiculous to do so, but I don't know. It'd be really funny to just, like, have this weird fever dream situation. Alright, so I've played a little bit of this. Namely, a couple of years ago, at kind of the suggestion of my audience, I had done half of a speed run, or not a speed run, a randomizer run of Link to the Past. And actually it was pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot, but I never finished it because I more or less immediately... Eat that, pigs. No, I think I'm going the wrong direction. Unless it's up north. Could be. No. Maybe? I'm going places. But I really liked the randomizer run, and I got really lucky with, like, the stuff that I found. As far as, like, getting the power bracelet immediately. And a couple other things. It was great, but I've never actually, like, officially played this. Help me, I'm in the dungeon of the castle. I know there's a hidden path from outside the castle to the garden inside. We will go lift rock. Wait. Honestly, the coloration on his face makes it look like he's got one hell of a 5 o'clock shadow. I kind of love the idea of Link being this, like, grizzled dude. I am pretty... Oh, wait, no. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's over here. Of course it is. There we go. You're short on magic... I can't press Y. Ugh. Link, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield, and listen. You can focus power in the blade. Hold the B button. Then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. Lunk, you can do it. Save the princess. Zelda is your... A what? A what? A what? Holy moly, this guy is immovable. Well, he done. I still think it would have been funny to be the, Oh. Okay, that's house sword. Okay, and we don't have to worry about these guys blocking my attacks. Gosh, we don't even have to think too much about brain power with them. Alright, we get a rupee. Oops. There we go. I don't actually know what that does. Useful for other spots, maybe not so useful here. Oh gosh, what was it that I started with on my randomizer run? I think I still have the footage. Part of the reason why I never finished it because I was trying to make a custom thumbnail for it and just never got around to it. I don't know if I'd finish it necessarily, but maybe I'll like go find that footage at some point and upload it. Because I didn't have the lantern. It was somewhere else entirely. and so I had to like go through one of the dark caves without any light. And all I remember is that I think I started with like the best sword in the game or something ridiculous like that. Instead, I started with something. I forget. Hello, sir. You cannot fight me. Can I? I also gotta say, I really wish that they kept with the whole Link has pink hair thing. I realize I think it was a sprite limitation. Or, you know, I honestly don't know why he has pink hair in this one. I'm sure there's an explanation here or there, but I always thought it was pretty distinctive, you know, having a pink-haired male protagonist. It's kind of a rare thing, obviously. Especially in, like, in the 90s, where almost every protagonist was blonde. Looking at you, Cloud. I guess maybe that's... Wait, no, that's the B. There we go. I was like, oh, fairy. Convenient. Nope. Not a fairy. So where are we going? Probably main door. This place does not feel particularly well defended. I mean, I know it gets way more heavily defended later on. Boy. Can I light these? No. I cannot. So I'm just gonna kind of wander around aimlessly for a bit. I don't know my way around. It's been a long time. And I only ever played part of it. Because I never actually played this game when I was a kid. Like, I did the little bit for the speedrunning thing, but otherwise, you know, never played pretty much most of the old Zelda games. I played Link's Awakening because it was on the Game Boy. And specifically, like, we wouldn't have gotten it normally. After Agahnim took over, everyone began to act strangely. Suppose it's only a matter of time before I'm affected too. Then why don't you help? Like, dude's just hanging out there with the shield. Oh. Wait, no, that's where I came from. Dude's just hanging out there with the shield, blocking my path when, like, I'm some random kid from the countryside out to save the princess. Dude's more focused on saving himself. Go figure, everyone. Is losing their minds. There we go. I guess I'm full up on health. But yeah, we bought a Game Boy Pocket for my brother. I got the Game Boy Color, my brother got the Game Boy Pocket. And it came with Link's Awakening. Nope, no dice. Oh, right. I can use that to kind of do my... Oh, it's not really a charge attack. Not yet, anyway. Hey, I'm in the right place. Cool. But yeah, so because the Game Boy Pocket, it had like a launch deal or like a bundle deal at Target or wherever we bought it. Got the map. You can use it to see a portion of your... portion. You can see your current position and the rest of the dungeon. Press X. Well, alas, I have no key. Oh, no, I did get a key. Oh, yeah, I did get a key. And I can't hop down. Hooray! Farewell! What is even down there? Why is Hyrule Castle got infinite death pits? Is that where all the servants went? Did they all just, like, get gibbed? Is that what's going on? I will take that. That is a very fair trade. Get stabbed, drop pot on enemy, get health. Which is just confusing. I realize, like, video games, like, it's just kind of a video game thing. But you always gotta wonder, like, is Link... I know there were, like, heart flowers in Skyward Sword, which we've been playing, I guess, on camera recently. That'll hit YouTube at some point. But, like, what does he do? Does he just eat it? How does it heal his wounds? Does he, like, stop bleeding? I don't want to think about this too much. Back to telling my story about how I've never played this game. But so, interestingly enough, I think I was not exposed very well to game consoles growing up. Namely, the internet wasn't really a thing at that point. Like, it was a thing, you could Google stuff. But, like, I was in 4th grade, and they took us aside to teach us how to Google things. Like, that is how rudimentary internet usage was when I was younger. And so, oh, we already have the boomerang. Alright. Let's see. Do I have it now? Perfect. It's not great, but I have it. Already open, we already have a key. Perfect. But, so... Like, I straight up had no idea the SNES even existed. I didn't know about the Neo Geo, I barely know about the Sega Genesis, as that platform where you play Sonic. Everybody I knew had a... Oh, right. It just freezes them in place because the boomerang stuns people. That's what it does. Is there another enemy? No. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, so pretty much no I don't want to say no experience with other consoles, just because not barely a thing. Like, one of my friends had a Dreamcast, which was, like, magical and wondrous, and another friend had a PlayStation 1. But everybody I knew got an N64. You know, everybody wanted it for Pokemon Coliseum, or Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, and then everybody wanted it for Ocarina of Time, and then everybody wanted it for Smash Bros. And so we, of course, got one. And then, like, years later, I was at a friend's house, and he had a SNES, and he's like, check this out, it's Zelda. And I'm like, this isn't Zelda! It's pixels! I wish I had actually, like, given it a chance then, because this game's really good. Thank you, Lunk. I had a feeling you were getting close. Lunk, listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle. I fear the worst for my father. The wizard's an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand? Nope. It just loops. Oh, of course. Her ancestor is the great owl man. Alright, let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a secret path. But first, we have to get to the first floor. Let's go. I guess, would I call it spoilers? But in Skyward Sword, which is supposed to be the, like, origin story for how the Zelda loop exists, Zelda's cycle of reincarnation-ish. But in that one, her dad is very much the, like, human embodiment. He is the anthropomorphized version of the owl, whose name I cannot remember for the life of me. Let's see. There we go. Shell's looking at me like I should remember, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. Gabora? Gabora. I forgot. It's got 2 for some reason. Right. Boomerang. There we go. Interestingly enough, like, I don't even remember the owl that much from, was it even in Ocarina of Time? Because I remember it mostly in, Majora's Mask, because that was the one where it was most common. And, like, I've never actually played Majora's Mask. I played a little bit of it on an emulator in college. But, once again, it was... my parents have had this weird rule where it's like, if you already have a game of any of the games in, like, a series, that's it. That's the only one you get. So we're very lucky to have picked up a used copy. There's a secret passage to the throne room that leads to the sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us. We were very lucky to have been able to buy a used copy of Ocarina of Time from... let's see, from Blockbuster. We'd, like, rented it once or twice, and then they put it on sale for whatever reason. And so, my brother and I, like, very gladly had Ocarina of Time finally to play. Because prior to that, we just had Link's Awakening, which was, like, also really good, but then we got horrendously stuck. That ornamental shelf should be open. Do you have a light? It's pitch dark inside, and you can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. Help me push it from the left. Agahnim is just like... comes in later. What? Okay, can I? Does this do anything? Not really, no. I was hoping the lantern... bit. Okay, map is that. Start... Okay, here we go. Grab these, break these, get a bit of magic power... Magic poof. Alright. Bap. Bap. There we go. Now we got it. I guess I might as well just keep the lantern with me. I don't need the boomerang for everything. Honestly, I actually forgot how good the boomerang is in this game, because I certainly don't remember it being that primo. Oh, should I have... I should probably have checked that other branch. Just real quick. Not that there's much of a reason to do so, but yeah, there's whatever this leftmost path is. Nah. It's not that helpful. Gosh. I do not remember how I managed to do anything, even with this kind of light radius, back in the day. I've been thinking about wandering games in the dark. Pokemon Diamond has... boy, very glad I lit the light here. These... a lot of snakes. Zelda, why is your dungeon... why is your secret sanctuary path filled with snakes? Oh, no reason. Like... I don't know what to say. But I've been thinking about playing games, specifically like dungeon crawls in very dark situations. Because I remember, like, Rock Tunnel back in the day in Pokemon. And how that was kind of awful. If you didn't have Flash. And I don't remember why I didn't have Flash once when I went through there. I don't remember... Oh, because you have to go back and find the random-ass scientist. After passing through these sewers, we'll be very close to Sanctuary. Let's be careful. There we go. There we go. Onwards. I've lost my train of thought. Oh, darkness, rock tunnel, and whatnot. Yeah, I think I just didn't have Flash when I went through it or something to that extent. And so that specific cave has always left an impression on me for a couple of reasons. You know, one, just because, you know, it being dark makes it, like, extra hard. But I also remember it being, like, just kind of difficult on its own. And it always left an impression on me because, you know, a lot of games after Rock Tunnel felt comparatively quite easy, and I've always been a little fixated on that. You know, it's like how to recreate that exact experience without making it miserable. There we go. I think for the most part, I don't want to say that it's impossible. Yeah. Rat did, in fact, have a key on it, which is kind of confusing, but it's whatever. But so whenever I'm playing a game where you suddenly have considerably less... like, less of a light radius than you normally would, I'm immediately just sent slightly back to Rock Tunnel. I'm like, oh no, it's the bad place again. It amuses me. I forgot about all of the bobbleable spots down here. Then again, I don't remember much. Oh my gosh. Okay, those rats were just carrying me. I'm back here. One of you might have a key on you. At this point, I trust no one. Nope. Not a thing. Sanctuary is just beyond that door. Pull the switch over there. First, I must slay rats. No! Quiet, tutorial creature. They had to have given her the, like, Gabora father on purpose. the other one do? I guess... snakes. That's what it does. That's what it do. Princess Zelda, you're safe. Is this your doing, Lunk? Yes, it was Lunk who helped me escape from the dungeon. When I was captive, the wizard said, "Once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal of the wise men will open." Lunk, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can. I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magic power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. It's said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. I'll mark his house on your map. But watch your every move. I'm certain the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. Do you understand? Yes. I have no idea who is talking to me. I was assuming it was Zelda, but it might have been the priest. Well, we got a heart container. Okay, onwards. I always found it interesting how slow you were going up and down stairs in this game. It's like very singularly something that would happen in the old school Zelda games. And like very few other places. I think largely just because it was kind of inconvenient otherwise. Ah, and the soldiers are just outside already. Like, we heard there's a Zelda here. Why do they not check the chapel? Like, I would have kind of assumed that, there we go. I'm just gonna use and abuse this boomerang while I got it. But I would have assumed that, you know, that would actually be one of the first places the soldiers would check. Unless, of course, they're supposed to be, like, so cursed and evil at this point that they don't really have a whole lot of critical thought and they just search outside. I guess it's possible. I mean, they seem to get clobbered by boomerangs, so who knows. Which, speaking of... I wonder where the myth of, like, boomerangs being this practical came from. I mean, who knows? Maybe they are actually more useful than I thought. Or than I know? This is just the lady that mixed potions, yeah? You look like you might have an interesting destiny. May I tell your fortune? I'll make it cheap? Nope. Oh. Indeed is a poor man who's not interested in his future. Oh, I await your return. Believe that's the hint system? I could be wrong. Either way. Hello! Hello! What are we having here? I guess I should probably focus a little bit. Ooh, oh, it's you, Link. What can I do for you, young man? The Elder? Oh, no one's seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. What? Master Sword? Well, I don't remember the details, but long ago, prosperous people known as the Hylia inhabited this land. Legends tell of many treasures the Hylia hid throughout the land. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say now it is sleeping deep in the forest. You understand the legend? Yup. Anyway, look for the Elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. You take care now, Lunk. Yeah, the wizard kidnapped him, but really we just don't know. Why is this house creepy? Yo, Lunk, this house used to be the hideout for a gang of thieves. What's their leader's name? Oh yeah, his name was Blind, and he hated bright light a lot. Oh. Well, that would explain why this house is weirdly creepy. I guess let's go check the basement. Oh. It's a pushy puzzle. I am bad at these. Okay, well, at least we can get 2 of them this way. I don't think we can get any of the others in this moment. Let's go back. And then let's go back. We got half of them. That counts for something. Oh, you can only push these once. I mean, honestly, that's mostly fine. It just might take a couple of trips on this one. Boy, this place must be an absolute treasure trove for randomizer runs. Just 4 chests in one place, and nothing required to actually really get into them. Because we can just... There we go. Well, I now have a lot of money. What am I going to use the money on? I don't know, actually. There we go. Speaking of randomizers, I heard a while back about a Ocarina of Time one that I thought was really neat, where you effectively can link up multiple Ocarina of Time randomizers, and like different characters will effectively share progress. And that's always been like super interesting to me. You, sir, have you been getting through life without one of my hold anything bottles? We'll step right up and make your life complete. I've got one on sale for the low, low price of 100 rupees. What do you say? Sure. Goodbye. Thanks a lot. Now hold it above your head for the whole world to see, okay? It's good for business. This is a magic bottle. You can store an item inside and then use it later. Sweet. Time to hold a bee. Forget. Do I push this? No, it's in the graveyard. Any other shoppy things? Hey, here's Lunk the wanted man. Soldiers, anyone, come quickly. Wow. You suck. Oh, I love that animation. I did not realize that the land of Hyrule had Finks in it, but here we are. Is that the right phrase? I forget. Let's see. Bottle. Bottle? Bottle. Damn it. I wanted to catch the fairy. Hold on to it. Bottled fairies are the best. Hello! Hi, Lunk. Sorry about my yard. It's a little overgrown. Thanks for visiting. I'm glad to have company to talk to. I'll tell you an interesting story. There's a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river, but it's hard to find. The treasure of the Zora can turn people into fish. Haha, I'd love to see that. Why would you love to see that, sir? Oh, that's interesting. Oh. I might not be able to bottle a fairy. Yeah, there's no like bottle animation. So you might not be able to bottle fairies in this manner. That's fair, I guess. Just bottled fairies really do carry me forward. My son really liked to play the flute, but he went to look for the golden powers not returned. Wonder where he is and what he's doing now. Oh. Whoa, I saw her. Very nice young lady at the waterfall of wishing in the hills where the river begins. Lunk, you should meet her at least once. I'm sure you'll like her. That's, weird. Okay, I see a treasure chest there. I wonder if... I see any other entrances here, so maybe we approached from the north. I bet that's exactly what we do. The one immediate sadness is, because this isn't a randomizer, most of the loot in the town is like, oh, actually, a bottle. Wait, is that 2 bottle? Yeah, I got 2 different ones now. Nice. Oops. But yeah, the unfortunate part is most of the loot is just going to be like rupees and stuff. Oh, look. It's Mario. Can't go out because I'm sick. People say I caught this cold from the evil air that's coming down off the mountain. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now I'll lend it to you. Oh, that's how we get the fairies. You borrow the bug catching net. Hey, there may be other things you can catch with it too. Time to go catch me some fairies. Assuming they're still there. Yeah, it's this stuff. I forgot about the bug net. Was there a bug net in the N64 Zeldas? I don't remember there being one. I know there was in Skyward Sword, and it infuriates me to, like, no end. I'm just gonna... I mean, I don't need a fairy. I'm a little bothered that now that we have the bug net, they're not showing up. They know. They know I'm coming for them. Okay, well, I think I have to give up on this fool's venture. I don't want to spend forever doing this, and I don't like this game is that heinously difficult. Yeah, alas. I forget. Oh. Oh, long the rumors say you kidnapped the princess, but I still trust you. I mean, I guess that's fair. Ow. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. No, that ain't it. I thought it was one of these. Unless you have to do that with the power bracelet. I forget. Doesn't matter. Or, yeah, I think it is another location. So we know about the legend, but... where'd the old man go? Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Oh. Guess I'm not getting my heart back here. I should just carry the boomerang, but... lazy. Hop down? Yeah. I'm just gonna chop every bush. I'm now suddenly reminded as to why I've never, I never beat Link's Awakening as a child. Back when, so we owned it, but I never beat it. Oh. I caught a fairy. Bottle it. Like a monster. But now we got a fairy in a bottle. Oh, what is this? Wanted, this is the criminal who kidnapped Zelda. Call a soldier if you see him. I feel called out. Is this the right place? Kind of yes, kind of no. There's that weird cave. I'll check that in a second. Who's here? Oh, it's this guy, who is currently hammering bread. If my lost partner returns, we can temper your sword, but for now, I can't do anything for you. One thing that always caught me by surprise with these games is that almost nobody ever made kind of an indie successor to them, or like the genre never really took off beyond the Legend of Zelda games. Maybe they're actually like really hard to make, but there's kind of this feeling of like early open world where it's you really are just kind of left to your own devices to wander around until you figure out where you need to go and what you're doing. Which I think is actually a really good way of doing things. Obviously, I'm immediately lost, because, yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Because doing this is with the randomizer throws everything off. Now I'm just, like, doing home invasions left and right. Yeah, Lunk, now I'm quarreling with my younger brother. Sealed the door to his room. He's trapped in there. I mean... they're probably fine, but like, gosh, can you imagine that? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, and this is the digging game, but we need the bomb before we can get over there. Okay, so they're not quite trapped in there, but at the same time, they're trapped enough. Did I go? I don't think I went in this one. No, I didn't. 20 rupees and I'll let you open one chest. You can keep what's inside. What do you do? Open a chest? Alright. Chest that you like. Can't open any more. Game is over. I don't remember if this guy was useful. Oh. Wait. Is there a lens of truth in this one? Oh, I don't remember. I want to say there's a way to cheese it. But that might be in another game. Well, back to aimless wandering. I should probably switch back to the boomerang. Oh, that ain't it. Ow. Rude. Oh, bam. What are you gonna do? You just got drubbed upside the head by some curved wood. That came out weird? That came out really weird. Oh, sweet. Bombs. I don't think we can actually do anything with it until we get the bomb bag, though. Okay, let's check the map for a bit. So we did those. That's the longhouse. That's the swamps, but I don't know if I can get to that yet. And I was gonna say this is where the river rafting ride is, but that's the other game. I don't know if I can do any of this yet. Like, it feels like I've missed something. Which is almost always the case. Okay. I mean, I guess I could go back to the, There we go. I guess I could go back to the hint wizard and actually ask him things. I do not remember what the... Ow. I now know what that is. I was like, I wonder what that is. Almost literally hoisted by my own petard. Not quite the case, but the case enough. I'm gonna squander this ferry, aren't I? I can go back home and nap. Whoa! Okay, there we go. Get rid of that super obnoxious noise. Let's get over here. Anything this way? I'm just kind of wandering. I really appreciate the style for a number of these things. Like, I love the visual design for the trees, the grass, and whatnot. It's very cohesive in a way that, like, I don't know, I need to probably go back and take a look at some other SNES games just for a little while. See which ones, like, really were the most visually impressive. Because I'm pretty sure that ring of trees is how we get into the past. Oh. Did I check the woods? Oh! Silly me. She did mention the Master Sword was in the woods. Ah! What the hell? I was not expecting Soldier in the Bushes. I'll be honest. I was expecting other things. Maybe another landmine? I could see that. Would it do? Maybe not so much so. Oh yeah, I forgot. These guys are supposed to be extra tough. Mostly to dissuade me from going back this direction because, you know, bad idea. Plus, can't do anything yet. I need other things. Because I think we need the Master Sword if we want to fight Agahnim. I don't even know how much you can sequence break. Like Link's Awakening or Link to the Past. I mean, I'm sure speedrunners can. They, like, specialize in that sort of thing. There we go. Nope, nothing. Pokey, pokey, pokey. I'm mildly distracted, trying to go through my head of like, yeah, where were you supposed to go? I did not realize how much you could mess yourself up by doing a randomizer first. Because I think you do move the weather vane in the center of town. Like, I think there is something in there. The problem is, you're not supposed to do that till later after you get the power bracelet. But since I started with the power bracelet, it's like, oh yeah, this is wrong, but I don't remember why it's wrong. I don't remember. Hello? Book. Yeah. You're not supposed to be able to get to that book till later. But when you start with, like, the boots and the power bracelet, I think the thing I didn't have, oddly enough, was, like, the shield and the lantern. And that threw me off to no end. Clearly, I gotta put up and maybe even finish this randomizer run. I gotta see if I still have that save file somewhere. Because part of the reason why I didn't finish it and never put it up was because I think I switched computers. And that threw me off. But Shell has been asking me to clean up my computers. There's something I should probably do, just kind of in general. I've been lazy lately, because the only things that I need to, like, remove from my hard drives are generally video files. Everything else is so small in comparison that I can store an infinite amount of everything but videos. And so it throws me off when it's just like, oh, I need to manage other files. Right. I forgot about that part. Boy, the boomerang is just hacks. This feels right. Ow. No? Oh, it's a person. Hey kid, this is a secret hideout for a gang of thieves. Don't enter without permission. By the way, I heard that one of our ex-members is staying at the entrance to the desert. Oh, a heart piece. It feels kind of odd to post somebody at the entrance to a cave and be like, don't come in here, we're thieves. I feel like you'd want to be sneakier about it. Oh, well. Oh. Oh. That's handy. Not really like a secret gang den of any kind, it's just like a little bit with the heart piece. Yep. Guess that's just that. I forget. You would have thought I would have remembered. I didn't. Oops. I just see a 3x3 of bushes and I'm like, yes. Huh. This is it. The Master Sword. No, it can't be. Too bad. Bah. Okay, that didn't kill him. I was like, did I murder that dude? He took some money from me. Not actually terribly bothered, but the idea of getting pickpocketed is amusing. Oh, that mushroom does something. Well, time to go and vibe. The mushroom smells like sweet rotten fruit. You can give this to anyone who wants it. Oh, no. Once again, I'm getting things crossed with Link's Awakening. In that one specifically, it's straight up like Mario has eaten a mushroom effectively. Okay, he will not follow me. And, like, he eats a mushroom and he turns into this, like, tanuki creature. Which is, like, very on the nose. And I did not at all get it as a kid. Oh, there's a way here. I don't think this is right. Well, at least I can pop out here for a hot second, see what's out here. Dip some more dudes. Well, that sign. Guess I ain't reading it. This way to the Lost Woods. Oh. Cool. I guess first I might as well do this. Whee! I'm glad that they brought that over from Link to the Past to Link's Awakening. You found bombs. Oh, I actually... Yeah, I do have a bomb counter. A lot of money. Nice. What else we got? But yeah, so finding the mushroom in the Lost Woods, I'm like, oh yeah, I like have to give this to Tanuki Mario, and then that'll somehow solve my problems. The answer is no, it isn't. It's not this. That's a different game. Rude. Ah! Again! Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, still shame on you, you weird, creepy bush lurkers. Okay. I do not know where the Master Sword is. It's somewhere in here. Right. Either that or I'm not allowed to get it yet. At which point, then I truly have no idea what's going on. Oh, no, I do have to go back and around. Okay. I've done this one. Has a fake. But up here. Yeah, it seems about right. Wait, do I need the power bracelet to pull it out? I think I do. I think I'm barking up the wrong tree because once again, everything is wrong. Okay, let's just get out of here. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Which, welcome to the Legend of Lost. Huh. Yeah, it almost works. I was like renaming Link as something silly. Lunk or Lonk is my usual go-to. But honestly, like, Lost is not a bad description for this. I do actually really appreciate it. The lack of feeling of direction means it feels more like I'm exploring. I've been working on a video on Metroidvanias lately, and like why they have such a distinct feeling compared to most games. And I'm getting it a little bit from this one, though most of it is just kind of like, I don't want to say aimless, but most of it is just because you're dropped in a world where you don't have any solutions. You need to find like your first couple before you can truly progress. And then once we find like a couple of quote-unquote keys, like Power Bangle and whatnot, this game gets much more linear because then we know what we're doing. That this is currently exploration through obscurity. Which is, I think, a fine way of handling things, but means I'm a little lost for a moment. Alright. Tell me my fortune. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. You'll find the elder Sahasrara. Well, at least he healed me. You will find the elder. Wait, but I thought he was supposed to just be in this house, but he's missing. Nobody's seen him in a while. And the Master Sword's in the forest. What? Yeah, sleeping Oh. Someone in the village. Right. I have to ask until someone tells me where the village elder is. I missed that part. I was more focused on the... I'm in a lot of other stuff. I get distracted easily when I'm playing a game that's intensely familiar to me, or one that I've already played. Damn it, not again. I really think the soldiers would stop coming after me after a certain point. You'd be like, whoa, shit, this guy is serious. Well, I, hilariously enough, am possibly not going to find the person that I need to talk to. There's this child. That ain't it. I don't know if it's some... Oh. May I help you? Well, I could buy the red potion. I don't think I really need it. Hi, Lunk. Elder, are you talking about Grandpa? Okay, but don't tell any of the bad people about this. He's hiding the place past the castle. Oh. There's that child. I really do actually like the 3D effect here. He's out there. Cool. Opposite side of the world. I guess we'll have to delay that for later. And yeah, I think at some point I will sit down and play this. I don't know if it's... Well, it's certainly not going to be this week. I cannot play more than this video, unfortunately. I am a busy boy. There's a ton of new releases coming out this month. And at the very least got to check them out. And a couple of them I know I'm making series on. But one of the things that I really want to do at some point is, yes, play through every single Zelda game. Maybe, okay, maybe not all of them. There's a couple of CDI ones that I think can rot. And also because I have no idea how I'd even get my hands on them, even if I wanted to play them. But, like, there's something special about every Zelda game, beyond just, like, build quality and some other stuff. And, excuse me, fairy. Wait, actually... Keep it in a bottle. Time to become monstrous. I was gonna use it to heal, like, that half heart that I'm missing, but it's like, no. Anyway, at some point I intend on playing every single Zelda game just because they're so special and good, and, like I said, there are very few other games that really evoke these same feels. Like, kind of unsighted, kind of, I know there's, like, Hazelnut Bastille and a couple other games. I don't actually know if Hazelnut Bastille got finished. I think there's also, like, Blossom Tales and a couple others. But they're few, and they're very far between. And it's a bit of a shame, because it's such a nice formula. You know, a lot of world exploration and a lot of, like, really interesting items that you can potentially play with. Obviously, you know, much of the game boils down to just purely... I don't want to say, sword and board combat. Well, yeah, it really is sword and board combat. But that, you know, there's a nice formula here, and it does shock me a little bit that, you know, nobody else really ever made a whole lot of games kind of in this vein. Whereas there's like a gazillion Metroidvanias out there, which many of them are fantastic. I'm surprised there aren't very many, like, alt Zeldas. I guess there's, like, Battle Chasers. I guess that counts. Either way, though, this is a decent stopping point. I realize that I have effectively just wandered lost for a while, yammered on about how I kind of played this game in the past. A lot. That's what happens whenever I play a game that is intensely familiar to me, because it is intensely familiar to me, and it throws me the heck off. I'm going the wrong way, and I keep pressing the wrong button for the map. Oh, no, I'm not actually going the wrong way. I think we do want to go over here. Perfect. Alright, well, once again, thank you, No Name Gamer, for specifically sponsoring this video. It was fun to check out Link to the Past for a little while. And yeah, it certainly solidifies my desire to sit down and play through it fully someday. I know it's not even that long, like, I could probably do it in about 10 hours. Just time. Actually, can I see the Elder? He should be right here. Yep. I'm indeed Sahasrahla. Sahasrahla. The village elder and a descendant of the 7 wise men. Oh, really, Lunk? I'm surprised a young man like you is searching for the Sword of Evil's Bane. Not just anyone can use that weapon. Legends say that only a hero who has won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. You want to find it? Yeah. Good as a test. Can you retrieve the pendant of courage from the East Palace? If you bring it here, I'll tell you more about the legend and give you a magical artifact. Now go forward to the palace. Turns out this guy's evil and just wants the sword for himself. Actually, might be the case. Alright, how do I... Oh, you just bomb. You didn't even bomb bag. You just bomb. So I guess I've been able to blast these open for a while. Hey, payday. Got some bombs. Got some money. And I got some more money. Alright, cool. Anyway, so if you guys would like to sponsor a video in this exact same vein, head on over to patreon.com/wanderbot. I have a tier that specifically lets supporters suggest a game once per month for me to try out and play, and, I mean, maybe play more. There's definitely a lot of these that I want to play more of, and that's kind of a small, I don't want to say a small fresh hell for me, because it's just like, no, if only I had unlimited time and my voice actually could withstand all of it, but alas. Oh, shoot! I forgot these things are animated. I'm hiding in the house. Alright, alas. If you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more brand new, old, whatever games every single day, I got tons of them in store. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. How do I save? Ah, save and quit. Hey!